slowly fading out, you know?
That's all right. That's okay. Welcome to Monday Night Live Chat. It's like it never left. You know,
Just like it never left. Except we apparently forgot everything, like microphones and video and everything. We just forgot it all.
Yeah, and I can just hear myself echoing. I'm not sure what the heck's going on, but hey, we're just gonna get through it. It's gonna be okay. This is what we do in life. You know, first world problems.
We're 23 minutes late, and look at these people that are commenting. Like, these are the real people in here right now that we're, you know, they're like, it's okay that you're late. I don't care.
Thank you for staying. It's very nice of y'all. Do you know what I just looked up though when retitling this video? Our last live was December of 2024, December 2nd.
Because I think I remember, like, we were like, this month is pretty busy. Let's just come right back at it in January. And then we never did.
Well, I went on vacation in January, and then after that, I was pretty much like, I don't really know. It's just...
Tell everybody where you went?
No, not at all. But you know what it is? You can't be doing too much of one thing. It's just never a good thing. With how much... We've always talked about this on the show, but with like how much window cleaning we talk about every day... I really got burnt out on just talking about window cleaning in general, like off hours. I just couldn't do it anymore. Or at least like a regular thing. I don't think it's good.
Yes, it's there's a lot more to life sometimes, and when you get too stuck into stuff, it's like it's a bit much. So I get it, man. I get it.
Like, I don't even know why or how I ever became one that went like to work and then came home and watched YouTube videos on what I did in work. And people always say that on my channel, like, why am I doing this? And it's kind of like an infatuation with something that you like really get into it. You really dive deep into it, but there's like a time to kind of not do so much.
Yeah. By the way, if you're here, make sure to thumbs up the video. Subscribe to SteveO's channel if you haven't yet. And do all those things because we would like this to be ranking. And as much as I'm excited that all of you are here, I would like even more people here because, you know. Yeah.
Oh, I should probably share this out a little bit too. Let me go ahead and do that real quick.
By the way, as he's sharing that, let me just put it out there that the overwhelming consensus is that SteveO could beat me in a fight. So at least we know that. I knew that. I was the first person to vote for you. But apparently everybody else knows that too. I thought it'd be close, but apparently not.
Hey, that's been my thing. Like, well, not Monday nights, but man, I joined a new jiu-jitsu school. I get my ass whipped all the time. Like, there's guys in there that have been wrestling since they've been like in the womb, and they're insane. And so, but the new school I go to, you grapple every time you go for about 2 hours or like 1.5 hours. I mean, it gets gross. Your whole knee is completely
you like just rolling around with another man, sweating. Yeah, okay, I didn't know.
Make it like that. Why not?
No, I'm saying, hey, whoa, this is 2025. You can roll around with men all you want. No one's saying anything.
It's a good workout, though. It's such a good workout, man.
I love how red your face is right now. That's great. It's the color of your sign back there. Your fancy.
Yeah. It's all good. You see the
sign.
Oh wow! It's not plugged in anymore. My daughter took all of my business cards and it's loaded up inside of there, and she put it through, and I haven't got in there and got it out.
Nice. Yeah, kids are amazing. They're a blessing.
Yeah. So what's been up with you in the last 6 months? Oh, 7 months, actually 8 months almost.
We should stop counting. Let's go 6 months. It's been 6 months.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah. Well, I didn't go to Hawaii for 2 weeks, so I am not refreshed at all. In fact, I'm pretty dang tired. So, there's that. And my air conditioning just went out today in my house. So.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, we're sitting around like, it's kind of warm. Like, looking, it's like 80-something degrees in our room, and it's set to 74. I'm like, neat. Go downstairs, same thing. I'm like, well, that'll cost some arm and leg to get that fixed.
Is it a complete, like, have to get a new air conditioner or just like a new panel?
I don't know. Hopefully it'll just be like something they need to reset or something, but I haven't figured it out yet. They'll tell me, when they come.
Do you clean your air conditioner?
Yeah, I just cleaned it this spring, actually.
Oh, okay. All right. That's
the coil cleaner, like foaming stuff. I was out there like 2 hours. Like, I thought I did well. I probably screwed something up.
Yeah, it's probably your.
Oh, you use the acidic cleaner? Yeah.
Dude, I totally forget that we ask people to ask questions. So if you do have any questions, put them in the chat thingamajigger, and we can help you out with that. What's your question, sir?
I have not a question, but are you ready for the huge convention?
Oh man, huge convention, freaking sweet.
It's coming up. It's coming up fast, man.
I'm excited for it. Last year when we went, I was more burnt out than I've ever been. I don't think my interactions with people were great. Like I pretty much just felt like a shell, just like
You
going
also
through
dwell
it.
on that though. At the end of the show, you'll be like, "Man, I just didn't." Like then you think about that for a whole year. I show up and I'm like, all right. We'll talk to some people. If we talk to some people, cool. If we don't, then we don't. I don't have the persona that you have to hold up. It's tough being famous.
It's not a persona. It's just sometimes like, oh, you know what it was though, partially was that the second day, which was a Saturday out of nowhere, we were in the trade show from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And I think that day a lot of people came up and we were all like exhausted by like noon, by just like standing there and waiting because there was nothing going on. So it was weird. And so this year I'm looking forward to it. I think everyone will be there like Thursday, Friday. It'll be a lot of fun. It's always good to see everybody. But last year's crew was insane as far as all the people that went.
That was awesome. That was good because there was just like so many people that we knew. Like every time we turn around, we'd be going out to like just hanging out at night. And it was last year was cool. I don't think this year could match what it was last year, but
I don't think we could ever match the group. I mean, you know, you had Frank Rave there. We had like all the Squeegee Life guys, Eddie Stewart, which I think he's going this year. Chris, Alex, together never happens.
weird.
Yeah. If there's anybody that you're in the chat and you want to see there, put a name in the chat to who you want to see.
Yeah.
I'd be interested.
By the way, what's up to James Wink? How's it going? Victor Gruel is here. Victor is at all of these is awesome. Paz is here. What's up? Antonio Hall. Pristine, what's up? What's going on from West Virginia? He's probably just busy partying or something there in West Virginia.
Yeah.
Raymond, yes, SteveO's back. Dragon Slayer, can't see that going through a tunnel. I can't read that. Something's wrong there. And Summer with an actual question. It's fantastic.
Oh man, a question. We had other question by Victor too, but we'll talk about Summer's question. Why are storefronts so cheap? Landed a good sized restaurant. Competitor that's in red. Wasn't doing well. Was $90. I took it, but feels insane. How do they make it at those prices? You want to
Frequency. Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's the other thing is too is like if you look at it like a year, right? Because people are like, I don't do route; it's too cheap. But look at it like a year. You get a $10,000 route job is a lot easier to do than $10,000 home or 5,000, 1,000 transposed numbers. So, and you're kind of cleaning windows, and they don't care as much because you're going to be there in a week or 2 weeks. So you kind of, I don't want to say skimp, but you can be a little bit easier,
Yes. And the thing too is that a lot of people don't think of that haven't done storefronts yet is how quick you get through the work, especially being on a maintenance schedule. It is fast. And even at rates back in 2012 when I was doing like storefronts for like $12, I'd be doing like, you'd get a stack of about like 30 storefronts for a day when I was at Fish. And you could still do like $800, even with a bunch of them being small, if you knew how to ran through it. But it takes a while to get used to them.
Yeah. And if you get it tight, too, that's the other thing. When you start route, you're going to lose money. Like, you just are. Because you don't have a tight route yet. So as soon as you get that route really kind of dialed in, then it starts to really kind of make money. Really.
To like Froby here in the chat asks, have you ever gone door to door? This is part, we won't even go into it maybe later, but if you think about the concept of door to door, right? It's money now, like trying to sign up somebody right now. I don't feel like there's a lot of like follow up with door to door. And whether, and I see this all the time, people always talk about, oh man, the homeowner, they're going to do a triannual or biannual schedule or every quarter. I think you and I know how often you call them and you say, hey, are you ready for your cleaning? And they're like, no, I just going to do that one time because you gave them a deal for that first clean. It's like, it'd be really good. Yeah. It'd be really good to mention it after you do that first clean to see if they want to go on a schedule. But to me, it's like never for sure. And I hear that from everybody. I know you've been, done really well as far as making residentials on schedules, as far as like quarterly and like even like monthlies. That wasn't a thing that I always saw as far as somebody would mention it, you'd give them a price for it that was discounted, and then all of a sudden they go on to the next guy that's going to do a discount.
Yeah, that's the Groupon thing. The Groupon was like, when that was really big, it was really great to just get a big chunk of money, but none of them went back. Because even if you just brought them to normal and you gave them a deal from your normal, it would still be way more than they're used to, and they only did it because they needed a discount. Yeah. And they're always so picky. It's like, dude, you paid $30 for this. Like, you can't be complaining so much.
Yeah, it gets old. But so, Josh, you do a lot of door-to-door, yeah?
I don't. In fact, I hate door-to-door with a passion, but I don't want to get into it again because then I'll just be angry. I'll just be angry. I got into it with another kid, and he's like, yeah, I do really well. All my customers are repeat. Oh, really? From door to door? I put something up, so I'm doing these like just daily like morning live things that nothing. And I put the sign up in the back, and I said, if you think door to door is great, you live at home. I promise you that. Because there's not one person who does door to door who doesn't live at home who's like, this is good. Everybody's just a young kid who's like, what? It's fine. Like, your mom will answer the door. Who cares? Like, it's telling you.
I'll do the comments are lighting up. Let's see. Is anybody getting mad at you? Oh,
not yet.
No one getting mad at you.
I know. Calm down.
It'll come.
I want to go back to Victor's question about pet peeves. That's a great one.
Oh, yeah.
What do you want to go? Pet peeve on the actual cleaning or pet peeve on like the myths of the industry that people think are true that are not true?
I want to do a pet peeve about customers. Ooh. So here's my biggest pet peeve is when you schedule a residential customer in the summer when kids are home and the mom says to you, oh, my son is still sleeping upstairs. It's 10 a.m. Can you please skip his room for last? Hey, it's 10 a.m. Get your son up. You scheduled the cleaning with us. Get everyone out of the house if you have to. Go to breakfast. Let us get this clean because we are not working around your schedule. Like, we schedule for this. We have other jobs to do. It's busy season. I don't care if someone said that to me in the middle of December, but like, if you're going to say that in the middle of busy season.
I'm sorry you're scared of Dylan, your son, Doris, but like, what you just tell him to wake up. I'm not getting up, Mom. Leave me alone.
That is my biggest pet peeve, though. And pet peeve on social media is how people get so mad about not seeing you detail a frame or detail a window. Like, we all always say it. Who wants to see the detailing? Who wants to see that part? Nobody cares about it. They just want to see the squeegee motion. That's it.
That's great. I bet you nobody else has that pet peeve because nobody else does that kind of content. So they're like, wait, what?
People I think TJ would. TJ would for sure. Yeah, I think that might be it. But
if we were talking pet peeves with TJ, we'd be here for a while.
Yeah,
it'd be a squeegee like 2-hour podcast then.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that piss TJ off. It seems.
You know what I did learn from TJ in all of his rants is the word yum yum. I use that all the time now. These stupid yum yums. They're just like it's just so insulting without making any sense. It's great.
I use garbage from you. That's from you because you always say things are garbage.
Yeah.
Like that's something I picked up.
Nice.
Yeah.
See?
So thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome.
What's your pet peeve?
Man, about what I hate like people not respecting you or your time. As you know that, I've talked to you about that. But like when you show up to somebody's house, like you said, they're like, don't go there. Or else they're like, hey, I just have to do that. Or just would you mind doing the 2 in the basement, then doing the attic, and then doing the, and then what could you, and you're like, no. Like, understand I'm making money because I'm going fast. I'm not spending all this time on you, lady.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Anyway, that's my pet peeve.
Oh, yeah.
In the industry, my pet peeve, I got a lot of pet peeves of people who are like, telling you, scrapers scratch glass and all those things.
I think I am really worried about how many people are trying to teach other people on how to do the business.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing. Like if you're young and you're watching this, and I do get a lot of young guys through this channel, man, there's too much of it. There's way too much of like just I've been in it for like 2 months and I'm going to teach you how to do it. Dude, and it's all the same thing too.
Realistically, no joke. Guy was doing it 7 weeks. He had a course. Nobody's buying the courses, but still, the problem with social media is that everybody has a voice, but nobody cares what they're saying. So it's just a bunch of dumb people going, "You want to be like me? Look at my manila folder colored Lamborghini. Be like me." And you're like, "What? What is this?" I'm just throwing out random examples that mean nothing.
Hey, you know what's actually funny is that what's gone away completely. What did we always say that would go away completely?
Quite okay with it.
2 people.
Quite okay with it.
With a last name starts with L and ends with Esther. Gone.
They were making content, which is cool. But
they completely left. Completely left so many kids high and dry. But a lot of people have just continued it. But we don't need to go over that.
No.
Yeah. We don't need to mention
By the way, what's super cool is you can see who your number 1 commenter, number 2, and number 3 commenters are.
Yeah, this is brand new. I've never seen this before.
That's fantastic. By the way, if you guys are leaving comments right now, Summer is number 1 in comments. Froby is number 2, and Paz, you're number 3. So you guys start commenting a ton to take over. Like, I don't know if that's just in this chat, but that's pretty dope.
Josh, do you miss this and want to do it every day now?
No.
Come on now.
No, these are a lot of fun once you get into them and there's people here.
Yeah.
There's other times you're like, it's like not many people. Nobody's commenting. It's kind of like you're just like babbling. Me and you talk all day, every day anyway. I mean, not all day, but you know, sometimes. Yeah. I just want to see what you had for lunch. But it's better when people are commenting. That's all.
It is. And that's the thing about it. I think maybe our last episode in December was super small and it made us both like it's just, yeah. And we've done this actually since, when was it that we started this? I want to say November of 2021. It was something around there. It was a long time ago.
It's great though how many people like bring it up. Like, are you doing those again? And it's like, oh yeah, I forget people watched them. Like, it's great. Yep. This is one thing with content is you like, people don't notice this, but you just do content and then you go, all right. And then you go and like do something else and watch TV and you're like, I don't know if somebody actually watched this or done this or seen this or did I waste my entire time? Like how I was doing TikTok for a long time, like actual TikToks where I'd like think of like a gag in the industry and do, and I love doing them. And I'm like, no, I'm stuck at like 200 views. I'm like, this is ridiculous. And then when I stopped, everybody's like, what'd you stop for? It's like, did you even watch them? Because I don't think anybody watched them. I have like 16.
It gets repetitive too. Yeah. Like we've already answered many of the questions we used to answer.
You know, I've done a podcast for 8 years.
But
it's over 8 years of weekly shows. There's 6 things to talk about.
Yes, but like I was talking to Austin about this maybe 3 years ago at a convention. I remember the conversation because he was like, I don't really know what to do with content because like how long can you really talk about something? When you go to church, every year all the new topics come up. It's just a different title brought up. And you keep going through the Bible and you keep going through all that stuff. But it's just a circle of information to constantly like remind you of it. So like same thing with my channel. I mean, what else can I really do with tools other than get more tools and do reviews? That becomes very boring after doing that for like 5 to 6 years. And it's very hard to get motivated to even want to do it anymore.
But people aren't watching very few people. I had a guy today comment about one of my episode 43, which I've done. That was my first year. And they were like, what about this? And I'm like, bro, that was 8 years ago. I don't remember that. I'm just going to go off of what you said because you said you listened. But you can redo stuff because people typically kind of stay kind of relatively current. A lot of the people who are here right now maybe only know a tenth of your videos. They've maybe started watching your videos a year ago. So anything before that, they're not necessarily going to go back and watch all. They might pick and choose some stuff. But that's where titles and everything else come in, you know?
I would just say this. If you go back and watch my old stuff and you have your headphones on. Make sure you turn the volume down because techno music will pound so hard, and then my
Did you have
audio will be
techno
super
music?
quiet. Yeah, I'll be like, "Hey guys," it's
Now I have to go back and watch some old
no,
SteveO videos.
I would not watch them. It's quite hard to watch. I don't know how people even reached out and they're like, "Oh man, like you look so experienced." I'm like,
You're
dude, that
professional.
does not look great at all.
You just pop up. You're like, okay, so we're cleaning windows. It's Frank Grave all over again.
Yes. Yes. Well, man, we got so many good questions here.
Yes.
So many great questions. Real quickly, Antonio Howell was saying, "Where you all been at?" Or also talking about how the Lester brothers left. Yes, they left. We only left for 6 months. We've been back, but we've been here the whole entire time. It's just this show.
Yeah.
That's it. So we're not like back for good either. So don't take this as that we're right. Right.
Well, I'm just saying, we may not. We'll see how things go. You know.
Hey, we'll see you in January.
We'll see.
I know, it's so sad. It's so sad. Oh man, we got good questions here that I wanted to get into. I just registered my window cleaning business last month. Got any advice for getting storefronts and commercial jobs a bit bigger than storefronts? What do you got to say? Techno music?
That's it, man.
That's the key. Yep. Get a boom box, put it on your shoulder, go outside of the storefront, and just pound it.
I think because he's new, he doesn't know this, but in the storefront world, the commercial storefronts, like all that stuff, you want all of them. All of them. The place with 2 windows and a door, you want that. You want all of them to make the most amount of money. Not because you're getting the money from them, it's because you're in that area for so long. So the big stuff is very good, but once you get bigger, then you get a little bit farther separated from like the owner behind the counter. It's a little harder to sell. You start to have NSPs, or you start to have corporate stuff where like you go to Jimmy John's, you're probably not going to talk to the person. The person is in charge of 18 Jimmy John's, and he lives in the town over. So it just becomes harder the bigger you get, and you want all of them. So just chase them all.
I heard somebody talking about how saying that sales is a number game is horrible. Maybe I'll agree with that. I don't know. I've always been one of like with storefronts, I did consider it being number game. And that if I went out to 20 to 30 storefronts and got quotes filled out and at least was able to follow up, it was like it really started the process with them. Whether or not it took 1 day to sign them up or 6 months or a year to sign them up, it's definitely a long process to get all that put together. So don't think it will be like residential when it all comes in the spring or fall. This is like long game, but then once you have it, it's so nice. Yeah. It's such a good thing.
And I will die on the hill that route sales going to the stores and actually going in, that is not to sell jobs, it's to get leads. Because follow-up is absolutely where everything comes from. Like if you go out and you get 2 jobs in an entire 8-hour shift, that's fantastic. Yeah. And they're like, I don't know why anybody does this. If you follow-ups, you now have 40 people to call tomorrow. Like, understand, that's huge. That's where you get 90% of your closes, I think. I don't know if you remember your numbers like that.
Yeah, it was way more through follow-up than being actually out there. And then like at my time I'd be back in the area to always stop back into that store and just remind them, whether it's just to say hi or like whatever. I mean, that always just eventually got it.
Then you got a reason to say hi too. If you're just coming cold, they're always gonna say no. But if you come in and go, hey, I was just here last week, what's up? Then they're like, oh. Then you're not a cold start anymore,
Yeah, especially like say somebody came through and pressure washed like all the windows, they're filthy. I mean, what a great time to at least get a cleaning in to show them what you can do, and then hopefully that turns into a regular job.
Yeah.
Has window cleaning. How do you raise prices without your customers not getting upset with you? Man, our insurance went up a lot because of the unfortunate LA fires. I don't feel like it's something that if the customer gets, I don't want to say angry or frustrated with it, it's not really their call. Like you have to do what you have to do with your business. And if you have to raise your prices, if they're getting upset, then they don't understand the value of who you are and what you're doing for them. And maybe they should just move on to like a cheap company, because I guarantee you getting away from customers like that will just get you better customers. I don't know what you did when you raised price on like a residential customer. We would literally just like, we would put on the invoice like new total, and we just let them know, hey, price went up. This is it.
Yeah, every year we raise 2% above inflation. Every year. And that means I'm getting a raise because I know more this year than I did last year. I'm getting 2%, but I'm staying ahead of inflation. So here's the problem. If you don't, I'm like, no, I've had them for 4 years. Their price is fine. And then all of a sudden the fires happen and you go, oh crap, now I got to raise their prices. Now they get pissed. Like, that's how they get mad. But if it's just every year you're raising it, and every single time I tell them I'm 2% above inflation, if somebody gets mad at 2%, they're not a great customer. Like, I'm sorry already at 2% that I didn't show my value, but it's got to be regular. If you just drop a giant bomb where you're like 50% increase, doesn't happen.
Wait, Chris Lambrinides is in the chat.
What
is going on?
I didn't know that he even knew we existed over here in the Monday Night Live chats. That might be a fake account. That might be maybe it's Alex's account. Yeah. Or it's Eddie Stewart. It's actually, no one knows how to spell Chris's last name, so there might be an extra I in there or something that nobody knows.
It's fraud. Let's see here. Oh, I'd be very interested, Paz, if you're still in the chat, to see how much some of that stuff has gone up as far as like what you're seeing in LA. Because now too, is like most of those houses cannot get home insurance anymore, like because of that stuff. I mean, you're in it. I actually, Colorado in February, all of a sudden I got a note from my insurance company. They're like, we're not covering you in your area anymore. You're in like a fire area. And this was like soon after the fires happened there.
That's crazy.
And so I had to pay.
Is the helipad? Like when the helicopter lands in your place?
No, it's actually, it's for my airplane. It's just.
You can only have one or the other. Don't get too.
You gotta go big for it. You gotta go big. No, and I actually had to pay now double the price for my home insurance every year because of it. Yeah, I had to go to someone totally different and pay double. And literally, they told me, like, for insurance these days, if you get hail damage on your roof, really consider or not whether you want to replace your roof then, because you probably shouldn't make a claim because of how much now claims rise your insurance. And this was from State Farm.
That's weird though, because I just got a new roof and it didn't, not just, but like a year or two, maybe 2 years ago, a storm came through and like ripped a bunch of stuff off or whatever. So it was like, I wasn't trying to scam the company, but my insurance didn't go up at all. I have now 2 teen drivers. Now my insurance is back up, and they're like, see, we knew we would get that money back. That's what they're doing.
Knew at some point. Oh, let's see here. What question do you want to answer, Josh?
Man, let me go back through here.
Oh, here we go. Haywood window cleaning. Not trying to start anything, but if you're using a water-fed pull on first cleans, are you cleaning windows or just making them wet?
Do you think Haywood's like, you think he's trolling?
Well, partially, but he's having fun. That's not a bad question to ask. It's,
I was like that's the only thing he came in and said, right? Did he say anything?
Yeah, that's okay though.
Yeah, but he came in to troll. So it's like I have to judge. Like if he's genuine, I would like explain to him that he's completely incorrect and leaving money on the table. And everybody in the chats probably has a more successful business in doing the water fed. But then if he's trolling, I don't want to like give into that and be like, But if he's like serious, I don't want to offend him. So those are tough ones.
They just answer it like you'd answer it, man. He's someone on the phone. Called you during the day. Hey, man, what is this BS of cleaning? First time cleans with water fed. What do I do, Josh? What do I do? It's not turning out good.
Click. That's what I do. No. Yeah, if you use a wet noodle of a pole and a crappy brush and, you have the muscle base of SteveO, then maybe you can't scrub them strong enough, and maybe it's not the first time to, a first time clean type thing. But that's the other thing too. People don't understand how much, not everybody needs a destroyer pole. I think they do, but not everybody needs a destroyer pole. But you can clean ridiculously better with a destroyer than you can a regular one, because it's just this. So people are like, I got this Equip Max or whatever those Amazon poles are, and water fed just doesn't work. And it's like, you're not even bending the bristles. The pole is so flexible that the bristles aren't even bending on there.
It's really bad. I've had that same topic come up with customers, and I mean, the brush makes a big difference. If you think about the agitation accessories that have come up in the last like 5 to 8 years, I mean, would you say that really makes a big difference as far as, were you always using water fed for residential from like your first days? Because like
I I did it. I didn't have water fed for probably the first year. I mean, I got water fed way back. There wasn't carbon fiber. Like my first water fed, I actually got a DI tank in Wisconsin, which I blew through 3/4 cube of resin in 7 hours because I learned a valuable lesson about that's not how that works. But I also had a fiberglass. What was the brand? Excel pole or something. And man, that thing was awful. That was awful. You would clean. By the time you went up, the pole was already slapping back and like flapping all over because you couldn't even control it. You had to go so slow. And then when carbon fiber came in, it was like, oh, this is cheating.
Yeah. When I first ever started water fed, it was, we only used it on commercial buildings. Never did it on storefronts. We never did it on residential. We had all of the old Tucker brass aluminum, water fed poles with the key to turn them. You would overextend them. They would bend and like break. You just put it back in the pole and fix it.
You just hacksaw it and put it back in.
Yeah, but it was all nylon bristle brushes. Like we never even considered using them on residential. And then like 2015-ish is when I started really dabbling in that and using them for a lot more stuff. And then like even like the walnut pad holder, the bronze wool pad holder, when that came out, going opposite the brush, I mean, think about that little thing was big, as in able to like clean really dirty windows. Boar hair brushes have been out, but then as like all that stuff has gotten better, it's made it possible to use it on first cleans. My rule of thumb has always been, if a boar hair brush and something like a contact scrubber or walnut pad holder kit can't get a first time clean done, you just have to do traditional. And my thing too is like, you may have some windows that you have to go around and touch up, but that's like the same thing you have to do with traditional sometimes. If you go around, you see a streak, you see a bug mark that's like not cleaned off. Oh, you got to take out the ladder and like retouch up a window. It happens with all of it. People always act like if they see 3 spots from water fed, oh my gosh, this doesn't work. But you see a rainbow streak from a squeegee. Oh, yeah, just like you said, that was my fault. I got to go fix it, but it's my bad, but it's okay. Like,
yeah. That I swear to you too, with the right gear. So water fed does what a scrubber and squeegee does, 1000%. Identical, if not even better, because you're not leaving streaks. You don't have to worry about the sun drying it. There's a lot of benefits. But then when people come in and they go, well, yeah, but if there's like paint on the first time, that's a razor. No one has ever said ever that a water-fed pole does what a razor does. So if you're to that point where you need to like use a razor, that's something different than water-fed. It just is something different. But it's a tool. It's like saying, I think hammers are stupid, so I'm going to use a screwdriver for everything. And it's like, you're not going to get real far. You got to use the right tool.
Yeah. Now, if you're new here and you're in the chat, how do you typically deal with jobs that have a bunch of paint or debris on it and you're doing water fed? Are you putting like a scraper on an extra pole, scraping the glass? Like, did you ever do that? Because I did that a lot. Like extra water fed pole 30 feet up, scrape it, water fed it, be done with it. Yeah. Kind of don't know what's happening, but you hope for the best.
Like maybe I got it. Well, that's where like the walnut pad stuff comes in. Like eventually you can feel the drag on if it's like clean or not, Yeah. But like with a razor, I tell everybody to never put a razor on a water fed because I did it one time where I was water feeding and the razor popped off and it took a second for me to realize it was falling because like I was like, that's weird, it's this, and then it was getting bigger and I'm like, oh, and like it didn't get me, but I was like staring at a razor falling and I like my brain didn't register it, so now I just tell everybody don't do that.
Yeah, it's not a good idea to have it opposite of the brush, because with that same attachment, people always ask me, because now we have like an Acme thread, you could put that there opposite on that. Go ahead and yawn, it's okay.
Nope.
Try to hold it in, you can't hold it in. It's okay. You have to realize, I'm going to say something, it's great Jersey does this because on Mondays and Tuesdays are his longest days, and then he gets on here and does this, and I always feel so bad because Mondays are your longest days, and then I ask you to do this on top of it right at the end of the day.
It's not the end of my day though. As soon as I hop off here, I have to go do another three hours of chat. 1, 2, 3, 3 more hours of chat tonight.
Yeah, so we're not all just sitting around, you know, just like twiddling our thumbs, not doing anything for the day. And look at this guy; he's like trying to hold in yawns, like
Trying real hard. It got me a little off guard. I apologize.
right,
Because
just
my house is so warm right now. I'm like, it's like getting all toasty, you know?
well, this episode's an extra long episode because we haven't been here. We have to make up for all the time.
Right.
So
We've been gone
like,
6 months, so we need to be 6 hour show. Dang
there's
it.
about like 10 to 12 hours still to go here. So we'll go into next morning's chat shift, and hopefully all the people from London and everything come on here around like midnight, 2 a.m.
Don't worry, I'm back on chat at 10, so
Maybe we should start up a Kick channel where we stream all day and we just answer questions. I mean, we just never get any break.
you
How
can
great
play
would that
techno
be?
then again.
I can play techno. We can do all kinds of stuff.
And then, like, you know, on the little screen that all the comments are going, and then, like, you know, when they're gaming, you see, like, a split, but it's just, like, squeegeeing, you know?
Yeah, it'd be awesome. I'm actually surprised no one started doing that, but I have seen people where they're doing the meta glasses.
Oh, yeah.
This is a new thing beyond us now, is like the whole meta stuff.
I really wanted those for a hot second, and I'm like, I just
What are you going
don't
to do
know.
with it?
I bring my phone. You know how many times we've gone places, you and I'm like, oh, I forgot to get any footage of anything because I'm that guy that lives like I don't like. You talk to my kids or my wife, and they haven't seen a real thing in like 5 years. Everything's through their phone, but
Yeah.
I just forget. I forget to get content. I'm like, huh.
You know what I got today that was kind of interesting? I bet a lot of you guys will like this because you all do stuff with social media now. Everybody does it. Is I got, for the Rode mic, I got this attachment to hook it up to my phone so you can get the real good audio through your phone.
There you go. I didn't even know they made that. That's genius right there.
So now you can just make a video or stream and have like really good audio and have that clipped on. But I was doing that because we get asked to make some stuff, and it's just like, I don't want to take everything, load it up into Adobe Pro, do all the editing. Like these days, everything is so much quicker. And you have CapCut. You talked about that a lot. It's like
CapCut's actually, the desktop CapCut's pretty rad.
Yeah.
I have so much content that hasn't been edited though, so I should just shut up because.
But there's a lot now. Like you see everybody's social media is almost in like the window clean as far as a lot of people teaching has grown a lot, I think, in the past 6 to 7 months.
Did you notice that my YouTube channel's up to 1,100 subscribers? Is that why you're saying this?
I did see it.
I have a very extended family, apparently. My great aunts just joined.
But yeah, I don't know. I just think there's so many tools out there with all of like, why has it become such a good, like a big thing to have clear audio though?
Right? That's true. That's
like,
true.
Everyone has a microphone on their shirt. Everyone has a microphone on their hat. Like I've done it. Like
I'll tell you
I
though.
totally bought in.
Yeah, if I start watching a video and the guy's like, "Oh, so today," and he's in like a garage, I'm like, "Nope, I don't even." He can be telling me how to mine gold from your backyard. I'd be like, "No, I'm not listening to that."
And then also we have to have captions to be able to tell us what the person's doing as well nowadays. Yeah. You have to have it, or else you're a loser.
Another thing, I don't get that either.
It has to happen.
My one daughter watches movies with words on it just because she finds it more interesting, and I'm like, "This is absurd." And she's like, "It's because you can't read. That's why." So yeah, that's got to be it. Why I don't want to see words on most of the screen.
Do I sound like Zordon?
Yes.
What's Zordon?
I don't know.
What is? Oh, I gotta Google.
You sound
Zordon.
clear. You have clear audio right now.
That's good because as you guys don't know this, everything I'm saying is reverbing back in my headphones, so I can hear everything I say. No, I did not fix it.
Oh.
I'm just dealing with it because apparently 7 months off, everything doesn't work anymore. I mean, we took 20 minutes to get on here, 25 minutes to get on here. Like,
it was an absurdly long time too. The video didn't work. My keyboard didn't work. My audio didn't work.
Power Rangers. I sound like, Zordon from Power Rangers, dude. I don't know, man. Does it sound weird, Jamie? Zordon.
I think he was talking about this.
Dude.
Talking about this.
Zordon. That's like my childhood.
That's your jam.
He's the guy in Power Rangers that's like talking to them, like he's like their leader when they come back to their base.
I was in middle school when Power Rangers came out, like for the first time ever, and it was a martial arts like show from Japan. It was awesome, and then it turned into like something where like, oh, Power Rangers is like a kid show, and I was like, oh.
Dude,
I just thought it was like hokey Japan, like I'm gonna kill you, and it's like some kind of weird poor costume thing.
Yeah. Do we have so many questions, man? Let's see if we can get through these in 10 hours. Just give us some time, bro.
Hey, you guys are here all night.
Yeah, here, yeah. Do you prefer to pay by hour or commission?
Ooh.
I would always pay by hour, and that's only due to that. I had so many cleaners that came through that did get paid by commission, and once they got paid hourly, they were so much happier. They felt like they made more.
I'm just gonna go out on record and say that you saying I prefer to pay by the hour is gonna be a clip now for everybody's memes tomorrow.
Great.
Like the one time, whatever that guy's name was.
Nope.
It was so great.
Nope. Can't say it.
Steve!
Yep.
Steve!
I wasn't catching on. That's all. Jacob Williams.
Can I just?
The greatest.
I gotta interrupt you one time, more than one time, but that was my favorite time in that's probably like top 3, top 5 favorite moments of my life. Like
because I did it twice.
You were so confused too. You're like the word you weren't saying. Like, don't, Steve. Nope. You're like no. I'll get it. You just. No, really, don't get it. It was great.
Have you ever seen the newscast of like the lady saying it?
Or it was a birthday too? Is that the one? She's like, oh, it's blank and Blanken's birthday.
Oh yeah.
Blank and blank, and the other lady's like, oh no.
And it's always the person says it twice, and then all of a sudden they're like,
because they say it the first time and then they say it again. They're like, that didn't sound. Oh, that did sound. That's why it sounded like that.
yeah,
that's great.
People trying to get me, so that's why I don't say your guy's name anymore, or just like shorten it.
Scarred for life. That's so great.
What was I saying? Okay, so what do you prefer? You pay by the hour or commission?
Yeah. Depends on what the lady. No, I always pay by the hour. Commission, I think, is just not good. It's more confusing to calculate payroll, and I will tell you, the only reason somebody pays payroll is because someone's going to lose, okay? You hope it's you, and that's why I want to start this route way over in this other city. Well, they're commissioned, so I don't have to pay them. And then that guy's got to sit in the car the whole time going, I'm not getting paid right now. Somebody's going to be unhappy, right? So I don't like commission for that reason. I would rather, my guys, as soon as they got in the door, they started getting paid. So if they were in there getting buckets ready or talking to me, as they walk in the door at 8:30, they get paid at 8:30. The trucks don't leave until 9. They get paid because my time for them is your time is your time, because even if I'm not getting paid driving, I would rather be doing something other than driving for an hour, right? I still feel like they need to get paid that way, but I know a lot of people do commission and they're cool with that. So
it's exactly what you say though, is that they do it because they know what they're getting no matter what. They're getting 20% of the day no matter what happens to you, no matter how long it takes. And I went through it, and man, when I did commission, my first month of doing storefronts, this is sad, I made in 1 month $800, and I worked every single day, and I used my car, and I paid for my squeegee rubbers.
That's what I'm saying. That just doesn't work out. And then sometimes people are like, well, yeah, but my guys make more now. Yes, they do now. That makes sense. And just pay them more per hour.
Yeah.
I don't know. I prefer hourly, but
definitely do hourly. Because commission people will typically rush. I always rush.
That's the thing. There's two sides. If you're commission, you rush. If you're hourly, you milk the clock. People think it's both. But which one ends up having better results and happier customers?
Oh, dude,
watch
check
them and
this
make sure
out.
you don't.
Flawless window clean. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
He is planning on doing live videos from a drone while he's cleaning the home, and he's getting a release form signed and everything.
There you go. See,
man,
people will probably watch that.
Yeah, if you do this, you let me know, and I will share it just to,
I imagine if you have those meta rays though, and you're just storefronts and you're just talking like Fletch does, I bet you that would go.
I know this guy named Lucas Else. I bet if I say his name, there's people that are door to door that know him. Dude, I love this kid. He has probably traveled all of the United States, or the East Coast, Midwest, just can talk to anybody. And so recently he's put on the meta glasses and he'll go around like a neighborhood. Oh, someone said I'm echoing.
No way. He's messing with you.
What, that I'm echoing?
Yeah, you're not echoing.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Sorry, guys, if I am echoing. I don't know. Best of luck. But yeah, he's just one of those guys that can just sell. And he's young and he does
Great
the meta
content though. Like the door-to-door guys, is just something about people being energetic. Like just exciting, like could talk to people, like especially for the recluses that are like, man, I am an introvert, I don't talk to people. Like it's great. It's great content, really, you know?
Yeah. Josh, I've been echoing this whole time.
Who said that?
Haywood.
Haywood's the guy that...
Hold on a second. I'm going to...
Maybe. I don't hear any echoing at all, so... Definitely some echo from Steve, Robert said. Well, I don't hear it. My feed has been great.
It's for sure echoing.
Is it?
Bad.
I hear nothing here. Well, there you go. Now, you know, you guys like Steve so much, you get to hear everything he says twice. Right?
Is it maybe these headphones are just crap?
I don't know. Ever since you moved into your estate, it's gone downhill. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say, I have to say, when you're doing this, I got to say something interesting because somebody said, huge convention. We are going to the huge convention. There's this thing that they're doing that I don't even know I'm supposed to talk about.
What is it?
I don't know that I can say that, actually. By doing tickets, I just got a code the other night from Sid, and I don't make commission on like tickets, right? We don't have like an affiliate that way. But they're doing this thing. And if you could sell 40 tickets to the huge convention as a content creator like we do, we will fly on a private jet from Nashville to the new location to introduce the new location all on video and camera and stuff.
This is for the convention?
Yeah. But I have to sell 40 tickets, which is probably not going to happen. And then I got to change my ticket to go in earlier in the day that I'm getting there anyway, and it's a whole thing. But I thought that was a pretty cool like concept. So
that's crazy.
But it's not going to be a national next year.
Can you hear me good?
Yeah.
There's an echo no matter what. I don't know what it is, but I can even hear it like in the background of my speaker without my headphones or this on.
Just so you know, it's way worse than it was before for me. I don't know about everybody else, but the problem is, Steve. Look at all the hearts. At least heart Steve's video. This is great. Thank you. But the problem is Steve's in the smallest room of his house, and that room is still a 32 by 74 foot room. It's got basketball court. It's an indoor basketball court, you know, and it's the smallest room in his house, and it's still echoey. If you didn't know, SteveO's bought a new house, mansion, if you will. He has his own zip code, which is very cool, very convenient for letters.
Yeah. I'm going to try something there.
What do you guys want to talk about? You're here. He's fixing this. Let's talk. Let's see. I'm going to read other things. Let's go. You've been echoing this whole time. You're fine, though. Ooh, Hayward's paying by the hour over there. Holland Window Washing just said they just dropped the new Meta Oakleys. I saw them. I'm not a fan of those ones. They look like, I don't know, they're too round or something. They look kind of too weirdly hipster. I don't have a handlebar mustache because I can't grow facial hair. Steve, been in the cave, but we appreciate you. Very true. That's why he's so pasty, is the cave. Where are we at? One quick dub. No, it's true. There's an echo, and it's not awful. Well,
it's not.
Still have to listen to Steve. It's pretty bad. Victor said, when my son helps me, he charges me $25 an hour. There you go. Do it if he's worth it, man. If he's worth the 25. Listen, we make $100 an hour. Pay somebody $25 an hour. It's absolutely okay. Bright side, they're a bit of echo, but it doesn't sound too bad. It sounds terrible because it's Steve. Holman said, Jersey is lying like a dog. I don't believe that. Honestly, I thought Jersey was trolling SteveO. Oh. That would have been even better than me not hearing the echo. But it's just haunted. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. We're just something about this show. This like, say again.
Is it better now? Nope, it's not. Nope.
Well, for me, there's like a 2-second delay, so I don't know about everybody else. But I'm just gonna keep reading this stuff. 4X Johnny said, "Oh my God, my ears." There you go. SteveO, thanks for the heads up. I'll send some vids this week and give you perspective of the drone idea for window cleaners. It's pretty rad, actually. There's a definite echo, but it's okay. Man, all the comments about echoing, this is great. Comments make the algorithm like it better even. So, Ken House said, what's your favorite squeegee handle? Ooh, and rubber. That's a real question. I'll do this while Steve is crying. For me, my favorite rubber on the planet is Ettore. Master Rubber is the most just genuinely perfect rubber all the time. It's just the most consistent, great rubber in a round top. I really, really like that. So Ettore Master for that. A lot of people like the Unger Green, which is a silicone blend, and I can't get behind it too much. I don't know. It's too sticky for me. I don't know. If you guys are in the comments, tell me what your favorite is. I would love to know. Handle-wise, if it's a squeegee, I'd still be on Ettore Pro Plus. Back to Ettore. It's just simple. It works. It's great. I really do like a Mormon accelerator, but I like it with the accelerator channel or the liquidator channel, and Steve doesn't. If we sell 40 tickets, can we get SteveO headphones? Well, maybe. I don't know if it's his headphones that are making him echo, because now you can't even hear him. His voice is just gone. So,
is it gone?
Oh wait, no, it's there. It's gone.
I'm still echoing.
Is he echoing? Please let me know if he's echoing, because I don't hear echo. It's not echoing for me. So
I can hear it. I can hear the whole echo on my side the whole time.
You don't have the feed open. Anyway, we went over all the things we thought it was anyway. Lower the volume a bit to reduce echo. Oh, there you go. There's a nice. Oh man, he's just gonna throw his stuff. No, it has to be echoey from the beginning. Our reverb has been going on the entire show. SD Flawless said, SteveO, thanks for the motivation. I'll get you some video drone performance. Oh, wait. Didn't I already read that? Or did you repost that? Sorry. It's worse. One quick dub says, oh, go ahead. Turtle, Little Debbie snacks. I don't know. Josh would love to send you some bright side stickers. Oh, yes. Do that. What about the new WCR cooling towels? There you go. They are right now free in every order. We only have 10,000 of them, so they'll be gone pretty quick. But those sticker packs that we got there was only 10,000 of those. So you saw how quickly those went. By the way, the Xero knife. I don't know how many of those we have left. Not many. Yes, I have mine in my office. It's amazing. Very, very awesome. If you're a Benchmade knife person, that is the nicest knife I own. And, yeah. But there's only a couple of those left, too. So. What about the cooling towels are really cool, actually. Put them in water, and they, like, evaporate, so they, like, are cooling. Put them around your neck. It's actually really great. Jersey's eyebrows are green now. I don't even know what's true anymore. 4X said, help my ears. SteveO, just do sign language. There you go. Help my ears. Yeah. Haha. It's somehow worse after acknowledging it. Yeah, that's true. What's a good starting pay for people with no experience? I'm in Texas. That's a great one. I like the $20 an hour mark. Because it's enough to make people go, really? Okay. You know, it's enough to kind of get people there, and then you have a lot of room to go. So here's the idea in pay, by the way. 38% should never be breached. So in all essence, when everything is paid, meaning your taxes, blah, 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 on that person, they should be paid $38 as the absolute max on your $100 production hour. So you have some room, and remember, of course, taxes cost you money and payroll and everything else. So, but yeah. Pay well, like literally again, if you are making $100 an hour and you pay somebody an extra $1 or $2 an hour, for them it sounds big, but for you it's not that big of a deal. And same thing as if you have say you have a job that costs $200, That means it's a 2-hour job. If you wanted to pay somebody an extra $5 an hour, which is incredibly great, you just have to increase that job by $10. Like, really, really understand what the pay rate is on that, and you're not going to put yourself in a bind. You still need to save money for advertising and everything else. So.
Any better now?
Got a house with 70 panes on the schedule tomorrow, working by myself, and don't use a water for pull yet. Ugh, hydrate. And salt. Bring a salt shaker and eat salt like you... We can still hear you, you know. Steve, I know you're not saying things, but we can hear creaking and you smashing the table every time. But man, hopefully good on you. Those 70 panes, I hope you got some time for that. So Haywood said, serious question, how do you guys keep your towel from falling off your shoulder every 5 minutes while you're working? I'm out here doing towel retrievals and more towel retrievals in Windows. I am the flipper. I take my towel and I flip it halfway over my shoulder, and for some reason it stays. I broke my shoulder on accident and didn't realize it. So if you notice when I'm sitting here, do you see my one shoulder is like higher than my other shoulder? It like just apparently didn't heal right. And then I have shoulder pains, and the doctor did some MRI and they're like, oh yeah, when you broke your shoulder, it didn't heal right. I'm like, I didn't break my shoulder. They're like, you did. So maybe that's why I can keep my towel on there. But otherwise, get a dry or a side kit. Nice pouch. Put your towel in a pouch. Steve, anything to say about that?
Test any better now? Nope. Nothing.
Steve would say 2 towels. Actually, if you really want to go with the 2 towel method too, go to a sea sponge for your sills. It soaks up the most amount of water, and then you're not wetting another towel. SteveO, are you gonna make any more residential window cleaning videos?
I think my audio.
I'll speak for him. Yes, he is going to be doing 1 new video a day. That's his new goal. And if he doesn't, please send him, call him, text him, send him emails, personal postage paid envelopes, and yell at him.
So you can't hear me?
I can hear you.
I'm so sorry, guys. The reverb is horrible.
Is it really? I hear no reverb at all on my side.
If you turn on the live, like on YouTube, you can hear it.
So bad.
If I can hear it in my headphones, you're the only person that can't hear it.
Dude, all these people that are here are freaking troopers because they sat through all that crappy echo and they're still asking amazing questions.
Yeah, true. I think what we have to do is this episode is not going well because of this. So we're going to have to do another episode eventually, sooner than later, and I'm about to fix this issue. I didn't think they could hear it.
There's like a 3-second delay on my side, so you're just like sitting there, but yet words are coming out. Well, hey, look at the time.
Fail.
We've been doing this for 59 minutes and 30 seconds, so guess what? If you guys are still here, please subscribe to SteveO's channel. He is a struggling YouTubist, and he would love for you to do that. If you are going to the huge convention, please let me know. Let Steve know. Let us know. Please, we want to see you guys hang out. We want to say hi. Make a big deal. Be like, yo, what's up? Because there's so many people who go to these things and they don't say hi at all because they're like, you were busy, and no one says hi. So definitely do that. Pretend you don't know SteveO if you're around me and him. It's my favorite game to play. Yeah. Subscribe to SteveO. He's a rep for windowcleaner.com also. So if you guys need anything, any window cleaning supplies, anything at all, big, little, or even just have questions, give him a call. He's the guy. Not only will he help you answer the questions, carbon fiber squeegee, but he's going to make sure the fitment works. He's going to make sure you get your free gift. He's just going to make sure you have an awesome rep in your back pocket, so do that. It is the only way he makes money other than his OnlyFans, which we won't get into. So definitely do that. And maybe we'll be back again, guys. So maybe we'll see if we can get this fixed. But I genuinely appreciate all you guys being here. Make sure to thumbs up the video as much as you possibly can and heart it and make this thing go great. So
see you later.
See you later.
F&A, Cotton.